That morning started the same way it had for nearly 40 years. Eleanor Whitaker, age 72, in Dayton, Ohio, would wake before sunrise, tie on the same faded apron, and step into a quiet kitchen that had fed 3 generations. Every day, without fail, she stretched what she had. A half loaf of bread, a single egg, a bit of yesterday's leftovers. She made it work. She always did. Through factory layoffs. Through rising prices. Through years when nothing felt certain except the next meal she had to put on the table. She never called it struggle. She called it getting by. What is remarkable is this: those meals were not just cheap. They were filling. They were smart. And they carried families through some of the hardest decades in American life. Most of them? Almost gone now. Forgotten in drawers. Lost in memory. But they deserve to be remembered. Because these were not just recipes. These were survival. These are her meals. Here are 10 of them. Skillet milk toast. Simple ingredients: day-old bread, whole milk, butter, a pinch of salt, a spoon of sugar. A small pan is warmed over low heat. Butter melts slowly until it coats the bottom like a soft shine. Pieces of stale bread are torn and placed in the pan, then warm milk is poured over them until they soften. A pinch of salt and a light dusting of sugar finishes it. It turns into something warm, soft, and filling, eaten straight from the pan while still steaming. In Des Moines, Iowa, a railroad clerk named Harold Benson made this every morning for his 2 children after his wife passed away in 1958. He worked long night shifts and returned home with barely enough energy to cook, but he never let his children go to school hungry. He said it was comfort in a pan, and his youngest daughter still remembers the sound of the spoon scraping gently against the skillet. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.10 per serving. Time to make, 7 minutes. Nutrition fact: provides calcium from milk and quick carbohydrates for morning energy, especially helpful for older adults needing gentle digestion support. Historical fact: milk toast appeared in American home cookbooks as early as the 1920s and was commonly recommended in mid-century comfort food guides for easy breakfast meals during economic hardship. It is simple, but it carried families through mornings when nothing else was available. Onion gravy bread bowl. Simple ingredients: onions, flour, water, butter, salt, black pepper, stale bread. Onions are sliced thin and slowly cooked in butter until they turn soft and golden, releasing a deep sweetness. A spoon of flour is stirred in, then water is added to create a light gravy. Salt and pepper bring it together. The mixture is poured over a hollowed piece of stale bread, soaking into it until every bite becomes warm and rich. In Scranton, Pennsylvania, a coal miner named Michael Rourke would prepare this after exhausting 12-hour shifts underground in the late 1960s. His hands were always black with coal dust, yet he still insisted on sitting at the kitchen table with his children while they ate. His wife once said the smell of onions cooking meant he made it through another day. His youngest son still recalls how quiet the house became when that meal was served, as if everyone understood its meaning without speaking. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.35 per serving. Time to make, 15 minutes. Nutrition fact: onions provide antioxidants and support heart health, while the bread offers steady energy, important for endurance after long physical labor or for seniors needing simple, filling meals. Historical fact: onion gravy over bread was a common working-class meal during the 1940s and 1950s in industrial towns, often mentioned in community cookbooks as a way to stretch pantry staples during tight wages. It was not fancy, but it was honest food that carried people through the hardest hours of their lives. Sweet cornmeal mush with molasses. Simple ingredients: cornmeal, water, milk, salt, molasses. Cornmeal is slowly stirred into boiling water until it thickens into a smooth, soft porridge. A small splash of milk is added to make it creamier, and a pinch of salt balances the flavor. Once served in a bowl, a slow ribbon of molasses is poured over the top, creating a deep sweetness that sinks into every spoonful. In rural Kentucky during the early 1960s, a school cafeteria cook named Louise Harper prepared this every winter morning for children who arrived with cold hands and empty stomachs. She would arrive before dawn, lighting the old stove in a quiet kitchen that smelled of wood smoke and grain. One child once said it felt like warm sunlight in a bowl. Louise kept making it long after she retired, saying it was the one meal that never failed anyone. Estimated cost in 2024, about 95 cents per serving. Time to make, 12 minutes. Nutrition fact: cornmeal provides iron and slow-digesting carbohydrates, helping maintain steady energy levels, especially useful for older adults who need sustained fullness without heaviness. Historical fact: cornmeal mush dates back to early American frontier cooking and remained a staple through the Great Depression, often mentioned in 1930s WPA-era food guides as an affordable, filling breakfast. It was simple, but it carried warmth through some of the coldest mornings in American memory. Vinegar potato hash. Simple ingredients: boiled potatoes, onion, vinegar, salt, black pepper, a little fat or drippings. Cold boiled potatoes are chopped and placed into a hot pan with sliced onions. They are pressed gently until the edges begin to crisp. A small splash of vinegar is added, cutting through the heaviness and lifting the flavor. Salt and pepper finish it, turning plain ingredients into something sharp, warm, and deeply satisfying. In Buffalo, New York during the 1950s, a steel mill worker named Thomas Delaney made this meal almost every night after returning home covered in sweat and steel dust. He lived in a small rented apartment above a corner store. His wife would sometimes watch quietly as he cooked, saying nothing, just waiting for the smell of vinegar and potatoes to fill the room. He once said it was the only meal that made him feel clean again after the mill. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.40 per serving. Time to make, 18 minutes. Nutrition fact: potatoes provide potassium, which supports heart and muscle function, making this especially valuable for older adults needing simple electrolyte balance. Historical fact: vinegar-based potato hashes were common in post-war American working kitchens, often appearing in 1950s community cookbooks as a way to revive leftover potatoes without waste. It was never about luxury. It was about turning yesterday into something worth sitting down for today. Skillet apple cinnamon compote. Simple ingredients: apples, sugar, water, cinnamon, a small piece of butter. Apples are peeled and sliced, then placed into a small skillet with water and a spoon of sugar. They soften slowly over low heat until they turn tender and almost melt into themselves. A pinch of cinnamon is stirred in, filling the kitchen with a warm, familiar smell. A small piece of butter at the end gives it a smooth finish. It is eaten warm, sometimes on bread, sometimes straight from a spoon. In rural Vermont during the late 1940s, a farm wife named Margaret Holloway prepared this almost daily after morning chores. She rose before dawn, milked cows in freezing air, and still found time to turn bruised apples into something her children would smile at. Her grandson remembers sitting at a wooden table while she told stories of winters so cold the windows froze on the inside, yet the kitchen always smelled like apples and cinnamon. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.25 per serving. Time to make, 14 minutes. Nutrition fact: apples provide dietary fiber and vitamin C, supporting digestion and immune health, especially helpful for seniors needing gentle, natural sweetness. Historical fact: apple compotes were widely featured in 1930s and 1940s home economics cookbooks, often recommended as a way to use imperfect or leftover fruit during harvest seasons. It was not just dessert. It was comfort made from what the land still gave, even in hard years. Bean and bacon skillet stew. Simple ingredients: canned beans, a small amount of bacon, onion, water, salt, black pepper. Bacon is cut into small pieces and slowly cooked in a skillet until the fat begins to release. Chopped onion is added and softened in the same pan, absorbing the flavor. Canned beans are poured in with a little water, then gently simmered until everything blends into a thick, savory stew. Salt and pepper are added at the end, creating a deep, smoky warmth in every spoonful. In West Virginia during the early 1960s, a grocery store clerk named Ruth Caldwell relied on this meal after long double shifts standing behind the counter. She lived in a small wooden house near the hills, where winter winds felt endless. Her neighbors remember how she would often share a pot of this stew with anyone who had not eaten that day. She once said it was the kind of meal that never asked questions. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.80 per serving. Time to make, 20 minutes. Nutrition fact: beans are rich in protein and fiber, supporting muscle maintenance and digestion, making this especially valuable for seniors seeking affordable nutrition. Historical fact: bean-based skillet meals were common in mid-century American working kitchens, especially during the 1950s, when canned goods became widely available and were heavily promoted in magazine recipes as practical family dinners. It was humble food, but it filled more than just the stomach. It filled long, quiet evenings after hard work. Creamed egg on toast. Simple ingredients: eggs, milk, butter, flour, salt, pepper, sliced bread. Eggs are gently boiled, then chopped into soft pieces. In a small pan, butter is melted and flour is stirred in, followed by milk to create a smooth, light cream sauce. The chopped eggs are folded into the sauce until everything is warm and soft. This mixture is then poured generously over toasted bread, soaking into the surface and turning it into a rich, comforting meal. In Indianapolis, Indiana during the 1950s, a widow named Helen Carter made this every Sunday evening after church. She lived alone in a small brick home, but she always set the table for two, as if someone might still walk in at any moment. Her neighbor once said she could always tell it was Sunday by the smell drifting through the shared hallway. Helen often said this meal reminded her of quieter times when nothing felt rushed. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.50 per serving. Time to make, 10 minutes. Nutrition fact: eggs provide high-quality protein and vitamin B12, important for maintaining energy and supporting nerve health, especially in older adults. Historical fact: creamed egg on toast was widely featured in early 20th century American household cookbooks and remained a standard, quick supper recommendation in 1940s home economics classes. It was simple, soft, and steady. The kind of meal that asked for nothing but gave comfort in return. Peanut butter oatmeal bowl. Simple ingredients: rolled oats, water, milk, peanut butter, a pinch of salt, a little sugar or honey. Oats are simmered slowly in water and milk until they become thick and creamy, stirring gently so they do not stick. A spoon of peanut butter is added at the end, melting into the warm oats and creating a rich, nutty flavor. A pinch of salt sharpens everything, and a touch of sweetness rounds it out. It is the kind of meal eaten slowly, often with both hands wrapped around the bowl for warmth. In rural Oklahoma during the early 1970s, a mechanic named James Holloway ate this almost every morning before heading to a small garage where he repaired farm equipment. He worked long hours with grease under his nails and little time for proper meals, but he never skipped this bowl. His daughter once said he would always joke that it tasted better than the engine oil smells, which made her laugh even on cold mornings. That small kitchen memory stayed with her long after she grew up and left home. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.20 per serving. Time to make, 8 minutes. Nutrition fact: oats provide soluble fiber that supports heart health and helps maintain steady energy, while peanut butter adds protein and healthy fats, making it especially useful for long-lasting fullness. Historical fact: peanut butter oatmeal became widely popular in American households after World War II, when peanut butter was heavily promoted as an affordable protein source in 1950s breakfast guides. It was a quiet kind of strength in a bowl, steady enough to carry a long morning. Tomato rice skillet. Simple ingredients: cooked rice, canned tomatoes, onion, butter, salt, black pepper. Onion is slowly softened in butter until it turns sweet and light. Canned tomatoes are added and gently broken down into a thick, warm sauce. Cooked rice is folded in and stirred until every grain is coated in red, savory flavor. A pinch of salt and black pepper brings everything together into a simple, comforting skillet meal that feels both filling and familiar. In Birmingham, Alabama during the late 1950s, a seamstress named Dorothy Allen made this meal almost every evening after long hours working at a sewing factory. She would sit at a small table near her window, listening to radio programs while she ate quietly alone. Her co-workers often said she never complained, even on the hardest days. Dorothy once mentioned that this meal reminded her that even simple things can still feel complete. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.10 per serving. Time to make, 12 minutes. Nutrition fact: tomatoes provide vitamin C and antioxidants like lycopene, which support heart health and overall cellular protection, especially helpful for long-term wellness. Historical fact: tomato rice variations were common in mid-century American working kitchens, especially during the 1940s and 1950s, when canned tomatoes became a household staple promoted in wartime and post-war cookbooks for quick, affordable meals. It was not elaborate, but it carried a quiet sense of warmth after long, exhausting days. Molasses bread pudding. Simple ingredients: stale bread, milk, eggs, molasses, sugar, cinnamon, a small piece of butter. Stale bread is torn into a baking dish and soaked with warm milk until it softens completely. Beaten eggs are poured over it, followed by molasses mixed with a little sugar and cinnamon. Everything is gently stirred so the bread absorbs the liquid fully. A small piece of butter melts on top as it bakes slowly until the surface turns golden and the inside becomes soft, warm, and rich. In rural Maine during the early 1960s, a retired lighthouse keeper named Samuel Harding made this every Sunday evening. He lived alone after his wife passed, but he still kept her recipes exactly as she had written them in a worn notebook. Neighbors said they could smell the cinnamon drifting out toward the harbor when the wind was still. Samuel once said this dish reminded him that nothing truly useful should ever be thrown away. Estimated cost in 2024, about $1.60 per serving. Time to make, 35 minutes. Nutrition fact: eggs provide protein and vitamin B12, while milk adds calcium, supporting bone strength and overall energy, especially important for older adults. Historical fact: bread pudding with molasses was a common Depression-era dessert, frequently featured in 1930s community cookbooks as a way to reuse stale bread and avoid waste during hard economic times. It turns something forgotten into something warm again, just like so many kitchens of that era quietly did. It is easy to forget how much strength lived inside ordinary kitchens. Eleanor Whitaker, the woman we began with in Dayton, Ohio, never measured her life by luxury or abundance. She measured it by whether the table was full, whether the children were fed, and whether another day had been carried through with quiet care. Those meals you just heard were never written to be remembered. They were written to survive the next morning, and then the one after that. But somehow, they became more than survival. They became memory. They became comfort passed from hand to hand, kitchen to kitchen, generation to generation. Each skillet, each bowl, each simple plate carried something that modern life often forgets. Not just food, but presence. Not just eating, but enduring. There is a quiet dignity in that kind of cooking. It does not ask for attention. It does not need it. It simply continues to feed life in its most honest form. If any of these meals reminded you of someone you once knew, or a kitchen you once stood in, tell me in the comments which one you grew up eating. I read every comment, and those memories matter more than most people realize. And if stories like this matter to you, subscribe for more forgotten meals that built America, one simple table at a time.